I'd like to call the special regular meeting of the Ashland Board of Commissioners for Friday, February 26, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. via video teleconference. We need a motion to receive and file the call letter.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. On to old business, or does this acting city manager need to make a comment?
Yes, Mayor, thank you. Just two things real quick. Once I made a mistake yesterday. I'd mentioned the streets department have used 200 tons of salt to deal with the ice and snow during our storm. It was actually 600 tons.
Oh.
So I want to make sure I don't that I correct that mistake. That was a monumental effort from our streets department to push out that much. And we use about 200 per season, snow and ice season typically, and we've used 600 just in this event. So that's a significant amount in response to the storm. The second issue, Mayor, is we know that citizens all over Ashland are dealing with downed trees in their yards and even on public right-of-way near their properties. I'm going to make it very clear first that downed trees and limbs on private property are the responsibility of the citizen to remove. If a citizen has a downed tree that they believe is on public right-of-way, they can call Jack Hunter's department and the streets department. We will drive by, make that assessment. If it is in fact in the public right-of-way, the city will be responsible for removing that tree and grinding it up over time. I need to also temper everyone's expectations. Our streets department are still dealing with residual effects from the storm, so it could be a while before we get to it. But we would like to hear from anyone who believes they have a downed tree on public right-of-way that's also involving their property. That number is 606-358-3170. On top of that, you know, I'm in my full-time gig, I'm over code enforcement here for the city, and we are typically what we would do if someone has a downed tree or a limb in their yard, they would receive a notice of violation from us to remove that tree limb within 10 days. Due to the enormity of this storm, we are calling a moratorium on that particular part of our property maintenance code and giving our residents a 90-day window to make that good on the tree and branch removal. So we will not send NOVs on downed trees or limbs on private property for 90 days. And on top of that, Boyd County EMS, Tim England, informed us last night of their intent to install a burn center in Boyd County. So residents, whether they're in Ashland, Boyd County, Catlettsburg, will be able to take those downed trees and limbs from their property to that burn center and have them destroyed for free. So we think that effort together with the 90-day moratorium, the Boyd County reaching out to allow that burn center to operate, I think we're doing the best we can for our residents under this situation. And of course, if any residents have any problems or concerns, they can always give our PIO a call or Jack Hunter a call, and we'll do our best to address them. The number is 606-385-3170. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, and an NOV, just for clarification, is a notice of violation.
Right. Typically, what we do, the process is when we see an issue on a property, we send out an NOV or a notice of violation that gives a window of time for the property owner to correct the issue. Once that expires, that's when we send a citation. So we're not even going to send notices of violation for 90 days.
That's great.
Very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
I guess without any other comments, we'll go on to old business.
Item A, second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled An Ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and approving Phase 5 of the Glalo of Ashland LLC Apartments, and authorizing and directing the mayor to execute the Phase 5 approval regarding the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development Section 8 project-based voucher program for the Department of Community and Economic Development.
So
I heard a first and a second. Any comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And I recuse myself. Okay. Item B.
Second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and approving change order number 2 between the City of Ashland, Kentucky and Frederick and May Construction Company, Inc., regarding their contract for the DeBoard Terrace Sidewalk, Stairs, and Handrail Project, extending the contract 120 calendar days, July 9, 2021, for the Department of Community and Economic Development.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Have first and second. Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
I abstain.
Okay. One abstention. Item C.
Second reading and final adoption of an ordinance entitled, an ordinance of the City of Ashland, Kentucky, authorizing and directing the mayor to execute an agreement between the City of Ashland and the Commonwealth of Kentucky Transportation Cabinet for funding in the amount of $92,000 for the ADA upgrade to the 15th Street sidewalk in the City of Ashland.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. We have a first and second. Any comments? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. I'd like to have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right. Second. I think I heard a
Second.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Folks, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
How are you all?